Hey, what's good, y'all? Some of this, some of that. This is my first video. I guess it's actually a remake. Um, this is going to be about my dreads. They're 11 months and a few days old now. At the end of May, May 28th, it'll actually be a year that I've been freeforming. Um, Yes, the reason why it's taking so long for me to make a video is actually for two reasons. I guess the first reason, insecurities, and I've never been a fan of how my voice sounds. It's an insecurity, and um, it sucks. But definitely something that you gotta overcome. And insecurities, reason why people can't achieve, reason why people in their deathbeds regret some of the things that they didn't do because all up here they kept telling themselves that they couldn't or that they shouldn't do something. So anyways, second reason, I just really never found the time, but I am on vacation from work, so I figured why the fuck not. Excuse my language. I will cuss every now and then, but it ain't gonna be nothing that most people ain't heard before. Anyways, actually I stopped cutting my hair back May 2010 after I graduated from college. I just didn't feel like cutting my hair anymore, and looking for a job, I was influenced by family, friends, society as a whole to do something with my hair. It's not really professional to rock the fro. You got to do something with it. You either need to cut it or braid it or dread it like everybody else. So I chose the dread route. I don't know. I always liked the way dreads look, especially people like Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Damien, Ziggy, all them cats. Definitely really like that look. So I went ahead, got twisted before I knew better. Got twisted by a friend. She used like this gel to glue my hair together. It was really what it was. It wasn't locking. It was just gluing my hair together. And it didn't fit right with me at all. I didn't like how I had these little checkers all over my head, and I had these little shoots, two-strand, whatever the fuck they want to call them, two-strand things growing out my head, man. I wasn't digging it. So honestly, I combed them out. Went another few weeks just rocking the fro. Then I went back again for the second time. I didn't learn the first time. I went back the second time and got my hair twisted again by the same person. That time it lasted for about, I want to say, a week and a half at the most, maybe even a week. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do the fro. I'm done twisting my hair. I'll just rock the fro. Have this big 1970s Jackson fro, I eventually moved down to Texas, honestly, to be closer to my family. So again, I was on a job hunt. Again, I had a fro. Again, I was influenced by people. Again, I got my hair twisted. But this time was a lot different. I knew better, but yet I didn't know better, if that makes sense. How someone tells you something, you don't believe it, so you do it anyways. In other words, you got to experience things on your own. I've been listening to folks like Cuban Valentino 1, aka Desi Hotep, Soaring Eagle from dreadlocksite.com, that dude Dave 08. Listened to them cats, and they were talking about how they got their hair to dread without wax, and I already knew all this, but against my better judgment, against my own knowledge, I let people talk me into get my hair twisted with beeswax, you know, which is cool for candles, but you know, for your hair, you don't really want to use wax in it. You know, it's just disgusting. It doesn't belong there. But you know, I needed my job. I needed to pay bills. You know, I live in society. I live in a consumer society, and if you don't make money, you don't eat. I mean, it's as simple as that. Um, so I kept that set for a month, and I eventually got to the point where I just did not feel threatened by my job anymore to fire me. If it happened, it happened. You know, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do the freeform. You know, nothing is gonna stop me. So I combed them out the best as I could. All of them except for one. This one. That one would not come out. That is twisted manicured. That motherfucker would not come out. So I left it. This one looks just like it. That's freeform. So yes, you can have manicure looking dreads freeforming. But, you know, I don't really like the manicure look. I like how sometimes this will happen. I don't really separate my hair too much anymore. Yeah, that just happened. Honestly, before I knew it even happened. Like when I was separating my hair, that happened. I kind of, I just decided to just let my hair do what it did. You know, um, just to be natural, to let nature take its course. You know, you can fight and fight, but eventually nature's gonna win out. So yeah, that's what I'm about. Honestly, this channel is gonna be more than just my dreads. I might spit some politics every now and then. Um, Not a big fan on the whole race thing, so I'll definitely shy away from videos like that. So I will go ahead and say, yes, white people can have dreadlocks. Their hair may not dread like black people's hair, but their hair does matte per se. It's a different process, but at the end of the day, it'll give you the same look. Maybe not to the core. Maybe the way that it goes about forming is not the same, but you know, I don't know, man. It just is what it is. Everybody's hair is different. Everybody's different. You know, that's just what it is. I definitely will go over, you know, my diet, how things I want to change, things that I haven't changed. You know, I might even spit some poetry every now and then. I do like to write from time to time, which is what I've been doing in lieu of recording these videos. So definitely, if you guys have any comments, any suggestions, tips, shit, questions, words of encouragement, even, you know, just definitely let me know. You know, I'm definitely open to all that. It's a community, freeform community. So, I mean, share knowledge, man. That's definitely why I'm here. You know, I only know what I know because I went to someone else for their knowledge. So hopefully I can share some knowledge, gain some knowledge. Definitely people out there who are living a more natural life, definitely hit me up. Let me know, you know, how you go about doing it. I'm gonna be honest right off the bat. I'm not gonna stop eating meat. Definitely less meat. I mean, human beings do not need to eat meat. In fact, it's healthier to not eat meat, but it's a preference. So I definitely won't stop eating meat. You can give me tips on on preparing my vegetables, but you know, I got the meat on the lock. But yeah, man, definitely definitely hit me up with some words of wisdom, man. Philosophy, any shit like that, you know. I like to philosophize myself. But, you know, until then, it's been real. Some of this, some of that. Peace, fam.